Patrick Corbin that goes to the mound for the Rangers tonight. 31 2/3 innings. He's 2-2 over the course of 6 starts. The ERA right at 3.13.
They scored 1 run Monday, 1 run last night. And Doyle lifts this back of first base, coming in for Garcia, and he gets to it. 1 away. Veteran guys you mentioned brought into the fold at the end of spring training. Gets a little pop-up here at first. Corbin trying to make it a quick inning, and he does with a strikeout of Jordan Beck for most of us around here. But the roof closed, 74 degrees inside. Let's take a look at the Rangers lineup. 22 wins, 21 losses. They are 2 back of Seattle coming into play tonight. Josh Smith leading it off at short. Langford in left. Jock Peterson will DH. Garcia, Simeon, Young in the middle of the lineup. Carter in center field. Berger at first base, and Higashioka back in there catching and batting ninth. 66 hits already this year off Senzatella. Now this one, make it 67. Right back up the middle. A base hit for Smith.
League baseball, those 67 hits allowed.
Well, this ball hit hard out to right field. Bouchard's back, and that is gone. Langford just sneaks it over the wall. 8th home run of the year for Wyatt Langford. And the Rangers strike quickly tonight. It's 2-0. Some opposite field power there.
Well, very similar to what they did last night. And there you go. Once again, another missed spot. They tried to go in. He pulled the fastball away at 94 miles an hour. And Wyatt just looking to hit a line drive the other way. He's so strong, he backspun that ball right out of the yard.
In the last 4 games. Peterson lifts one out to right center. That drops in for a hit. Listen, that's not the hardest contact of the year. And he hits that ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Peterson drops anchor at second. The Rangers are 4 for 4 to start the night. You might look at the seats right down there. This one lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Peterson to third. They'll stop him. Good play out there in center field by Doyle to come up with it quickly.
Especially Senzatella's just.
There's ball 4. He walks in a run now.
Scared to throw the ball over the plate because every time you do, you get squared up.
Well, I think we were talking before the game. It's not like he walks a lot of guys. 3 runs are in, bases are loaded, and a bouncer up the middle and has a chance to be 2, but it is only 1, and the Rangers plate another run. Carter hustling down the line, beats out the throw, and it's 4-0 Rangers. Payoff pitch, and that is in the air, back of third base. Josh Smith sneaking out from shortstop. He gets way out there, and he makes the catch. The lefties 1-2, and there's a swing and a miss, and McMahon does strike out.
Losing 100 games is probably something that you would bet on.
Pick off over at first, and now they've got Bouchard hung up. Simeon tags him out, and that ends the inning. Higashioka shoots that right back up the middle. That's a base hit. And so Kyle starting the second inning the same way the Rangers started the first, a base hit up the middle. 2-2. Stallings reaches down and lifts that into left field. Langford will track it down though, and that is the first out of the inning.
Only talked to him a few times, but that's the #1 story I remember when it comes to him.
Bouncer at third base, and Young throws it across the diamond. Corbin working on Hunter Goodman, and he strikes him out swinging. The 1-2, and that's strike 3 called. McMahon goes down looking. It was his 6th home run of the year. Did he stop himself? No, he did not. That's a strikeout swinging. So Corbin strikes out the side. He's done a nice job out of that leadoff spot. And he hits this one soft enough to center that'll drop in for a base hit. That was below 80 miles per hour for exit velocity, which kind of worked out perfectly.
He was having Tommy John surgery, and that was if you look at his 2014 season.
1-2 pitch, and he strikes out swinging. I thought, well, that's crazy. But as you watch more and more, you see, no, that's exactly right. A strikeout of Stallings. How about Patrick Corbin?
Young hadn't put up quite the numbers that you're expecting. 3 homers in 3 games, and going in the game on Sunday, you know, his OPS was 701. Well, he comes in today 807. 3 homers in 3 days. You raise your OPS over 100 points.
3-2 pitch, and that's low ball 4. 2-out walk. Jake Berger, the batter. And he hits out hard out to the alley in right field. That's down. That will go all the way to the wall. Young is in. Carter has great speed. He'll score. A 2-run double by Berger. And that's a big hit tonight. Rangers leading 6-1.
That's got to feel good for Jake, facing the lefty, getting the fastball up and away, driving it into the opposite field gap. Good swing from him. And how about the at-bat before from Evan Carter? I believe he started it off 0-2. He fought, saw 9 or 10 pitches, fouled off a bunch of them, eventually drew a walk, and set Berger up for this scenario in which he delivered.
Bouncer down the left, on the third base line, picked up by Young, and he gets back. The idea is to get Corbin maybe through this inning. There's a swing and a miss. He strikes out Goodman. 3-1. He shows bunt and he pulls away, watching ball 4.
Just slightly more to the right. He's 16% of the time.
That's hit hard out to right center field. Back to the bullpen. Gone! A home run! Sixth of the year for Garcia. The Rangers adding on late. 8-3. Well, that thing hustled out of here.
You notice the trend for the series? Rangers have hit 5 homers. 4 of them have been to the opposite field. I don't know if it's something that's planned with their approach. They're doing a really good job making sure not to pull off the baseball. And we know when Adolis is doing this, when he's hitting velocity.
So Corbin's night is done. Caleb Bosley comes out of the bullpen. It'll be his 6th appearance of the year.
Of what he throws.
Payoff, and he strikes out Cholia. 2-1. It's hit sharply down to first. Nice play by Berger. And he'll feed Bosley. 2 gone. Clear in the inning. 2-2. Nope. This one up the middle. Backhand stop Semien, and the Gold Glover throws out Stallings.
You feel terrible in the cage, and then you go out and you put up 2 or 3 hits, or in his case, hit 2 homers.
The ball grounded to second base, and Amador, who had just taken over there, tried to make a brilliant play. It's not an error. That's an infield hit for Young. That play, that's a tough one to make. Got off to a ridiculous start, never looked back. And they beat Bruce Bochy and the Padres.
I'm sure fans do too.
Ground ball, shortstop, long throw for Smith. It is right on the money. And it takes care of Kyle Farmer to the broadcast area. 3-2 and a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a miss, a strikeout of McMahon. Oh, he is going to use it. Just like that. Bosley just didn't quite have enough left. So, and Robert Garcia is called upon here to get the final couple of outs of this one.
Well,
and there's a liner to shortstop, dropped by Smith. He'll go to second for 1 out. Well, they're going to say it was caught. So they're not going to let him pull that trick, which, I don't know. Did you think he caught it?
I have to see the replay. Like the ball went into his glove, and then I think I looked down. I looked back up, and the ball was.
Yeah, he caught it. It was a good heads-up play. Good idea.
Try. Good try.
He came in, 2 runners on. There's a swing and a miss. He strikes out Stallings. And he does finish it off. An 8-3 Rangers win and a big victory for Bruce Bochy. It's a sweep of the Colorado Rockies. We'll turn it over to Chuck Morgan.